Tonight is February 7th, and I wanted to talk about a devlog, an important development that happened last night. And what happened basically was, like, I was working late at night, and it was so bizarre. I really don't know how to describe what happened. Like, I'm not even sure what happened. But what happened, the result of what happened was that the entire game project that I've been working on was deleted. I don't know if it's an issue with Unity, if it was something stupid I did. It's kind of a blur. It's really hard for me to tell, how this could possibly happen, but there were two things that I did, and I don't know which resulted in the game being deleted. So I was working, I had imported an asset into my game, and it required, like, stuff from the HD render pipeline, so I just clicked OK, thinking it would be alright. It imported, like, some libraries into my game, some packages, like for the HDRP, and as a result of having them in there, the game wouldn't play, and it had an error. And if it has an error, not only can you not play it, but you can't export it. So if I wanted, like, a backup, make a backup, I couldn't do that. So unless I had, like, GitHub, but I don't use GitHub. I use the package export from Unity. And then so I tried to mess with the HDRP. I tried, like, messing with things around because it had an error. It was looking for a rect int, and I couldn't find anything online really of this error. So I tried to correct it myself. It didn't work. Every time I tried to correct an error, like, 4 popped up in its place, and then I eventually was like, I gotta delete this. But in the process of doing that, I dragged the package of the HDRP into my asset folder, and then I deleted the HDRP package. And I don't know if, because there was a file in my asset folder that I tried to delete, if there was some kind of, like, memory in there, it ended up deleting my entire project. I don't know if that's when it happened, or when I tried to hit a restore point to bring it back to a place where it would be playable. I think it happened when I deleted the package manager, though. Like, use package manager, delete the package. I think because it's not something normally people do. It was an accident. I dragged and dropped the folder into my assets, and it copied, and I couldn't stop it. And so everything got deleted, and I was just like, this is too bizarre. Like, I've lost, like, 11 days of work yesterday. I mean, I thought it was about 11 days. It took me 11 days to come up with those solutions, but as it turns out, like, I've been working not even that much today, maybe about 4 or 5 hours, and I'd say I'm close to about halfway done. So this is my my list of stuff that I need to do, and that it's not even all on there. Like, I did stuff in here that wasn't on my list, that I didn't even think about, that I need to redo. So I'd say I'm about halfway done. Like, I replaced the lighting. The lighting is back, even better than what it was before. The UI is back. The spawn NPC, the spawn friends, those were already there, so I don't know. I thought I had lost those, but it turns out I didn't. And then I did the targeting, improved targeting. Oh, and the optimizations. All the optimizations are in there. It's even a little better than what it was as far as optimization, I'd say. Let's say I'm going to be working on something. So this is actually a good thing that I basically accidentally erased my project, because I go back 11 days, and I know how to do everything. So what took me like 2 days to think of to do, like the rotation optimizations and stuff like that, really only took me like 10 minutes to do today. So I've gotten all that done. The optimizations that I need to do now, it's not really an optimization. It's really like an aesthetic thing. It's so the firing cones. So the way the ships fire in the game, I'm going to describe to you how it works. This might be a little boring, but there's like a 3D object that I have attached to the ships. And that 3D object is basically like an account of anything that enters and leaves. It's called a collider, or on trigger enter. It's actually a trigger. And so it doesn't have any physical manifestations when you play the game in terms of being able to see the object. But it does have a collider, and it's actually a trigger, so it's like a less real form of collider. It's not like a physical object. It just does something when something enters it. But the problem with those is that if you have like a lens flare, right? If any trigger or collider gets in the way of that, there's really no way, without disabling all physics in the game, to allow the lens flare to show through. So what I basically have to do is not have a firing cone. I basically have to not have a collider, a trigger, anything. I have to do it all mathematically. I have to say whenever anything is in this, and I give a function of a cone in front of the ship, then it will fire, then it won't fire. And I like this idea for a lot of reasons. It's not like an account, so if some ship spawns with something already in the cone, the way it was before, it wouldn't know it was there, the ship was there. The way I have it, what it's going to be is that it'll know when things are inside, even if it spawns with them inside the certain area. So it's not like an account, but I don't know how efficient it'll be. Anyway, so I've got like a lot of work to do. If I'm going to get to the February 21st deadline. Like I've fallen back probably maybe 3 days. And this is a really tight deadline to get the 21st done. Yeah, and I just feel like what I really have to. I'm under a lot of kind of like a little. I'm not under too much pressure, but I just financially I am in. It's pretty hard on me right now. Like my account is pretty low, so I really have to figure out a way to turn this game into income. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, any little thing helps. I will work on getting a Patreon, getting a Kickstarter up. I've got a whole lot of work to do, website, everything. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one. Bye.